English. Change is inevitable. Change has already come upon us. Without us even noticing, the old guard of our government over the years passed away or retired and were replaced by younger career politicians. The government of today is not the government that our parents entrusted their lives and the lives of their families to in decades past. This government needs to be challenged and checked if we do not want it to become complacent. First, I intend to change the direction of the presidency to move it much closer to the aspirations of the people. To do that, I cannot remain within the ivory gates of the Istana. I must move among the people and initiate programs that will galvanize the young and the young at heart and harness their energies to build a better Singapore. At the same time, I will do my utmost to help the poor, the sick, the underprivileged, the retrenched, and the unemployed. I believe that in a fast-moving society such as Singapore, many will be left behind to live quiet, desperate lives. It is the duty of the President to use his moral authority to help bridge the widening social divisions in our society. In order to do that, the President must have the courage to question the government judiciously and encourage them to do better, always better. The President needs to exercise his powers independently without fear or favor. We Singaporeans have had such a president before, and we need such a president again now. I believe that Singaporeans are thirsting for change. We want a greater democracy. We wish to be heard and long for a more equal and more just society. The May 7 general election has shown very clearly that Singaporeans desire change. They are not happy to be patronized and to be talked down to as if they are juveniles. There are many things that are not right in our society. The Internal Security Act has caused much pain and suffering, and only history will tell how many innocents were put away. As a president with custodial powers over the reserves, I intend to encourage the government to do more and utilize it to invest it for the benefit of the people. I shall also examine more closely the appointments to government bodies, statutory bodies, and government-linked companies. I believed that there is an over-concentration of power. Too few people holding too many portfolios within the government. As a result, we find the same individuals occupying many different board memberships. This is not good for Singapore, as it does not allow the younger aspirants a chance to develop their skills, acumen, and exposure for higher office. The President should look into casting the net further and asking whether the various proposals for appointments are as thorough and robust as they should be. Just as the government is accountable to the people, the elected president should also be similarly accountable to the people who elect him. However, up to now, there is not a single annual report detailing what the President has done over the past 12 years. year, we were not even aware that the President does not have the power of pardon in capital cases and that he must take direction from the government. Thus, the appeal to the President for clemency is but an illusion, raising false hopes for the families of the condemned. I intend to introduce greater transparency into the working of the presidency by issuing an annual report to the people, detailing all the custodial, ceremonial, diplomatic, and social political functions that he has performed during the year. Let me share with you some of my beliefs. In times of economic uncertainty, we must look within Singapore. We cannot count on multinational corporations or these two casinos. We must look to ourselves, our own people, our own talents. I want to build up our young, encourage the government to provide preschool education for all Singaporeans, but not the type of education that is about tests and scoring the highest marks. Our children should enjoy their childhood and at the same time be prepared for the reality of the working world by building up their confidence, resilience, and problem-solving abilities. I want to build up our youth, make university education much more accessible, and beyond that, allow them their dreams and aspirations, fund grants that enable them to create and innovate. I want to build up our fellow Singaporeans. A truly meritocratic society needs to level the playing field, make up for children who come from families whose parents do not have university degrees. We can offer more bursaries and scholarships to help our Malay and Indian students to do even better in schools and encourage them to pursue the activities they are talented in. I want to build up our families. We should not have to worry so much about our jobs, our kids, our future. I want a Singapore where people love our country so much that they want to have more children and their children want to grow old here and have more children. I want to build up our homegrown businesses. The government-linked companies are too huge and starve out Singaporean small and medium-sized enterprises, stifling the growth of our own talent and limiting the potential for the growth of robust and resilient homegrown industries. The business of government is not to do business. I want to take care of our elderly. I am glad that now our elderly can enjoy subsidized bus fares throughout the day instead of only at certain times. I want to ask if it is necessary for so many indirect taxes to be levied on the people of Singapore, such as the maid levy. Hong Kong got rid of it in the last economic recession. Who benefits from the money collected? Many families depend on maids to give their elderly parents personalized care, and the burden on them should be lessened. I want to take care of those who need help, the handicapped, the homeless, the learning disabled. We cannot be a society that leaves our own people behind in the pursuit of material gains that are never enough. These are my beliefs. This is the Singapore I want to see. I am sharing with you what is in my heart for Singapore. Give me your trust, and together we can build a Singapore for our tomorrows, not our yesterdays. In order to achieve these goals, Singapore needs an independent president to do his job and to do it well. Merdeka! My fellow Singaporeans, very soon you will be going to the polling booth on August 27 to vote in a new president. This is the first real contest in 18 years. I am honored to stand before you today asking for your vote. The PEC has certified me as a candidate of integrity, good character and reputation. It also certified me that as having such experience and ability in financial affairs that I can effectively carry out the functions and duties of the president. I know that the journey is a long and hard one, but if I walk together with you, I know for sure that we will complete our journey side by side. I know that ordinary Singaporeans like you will have the courage to vote for change. You stood up decisively on May 7 and showed the way for others to follow. So come 27 August, vote with your heart. Put a cross next to the symbol of the heart of the nation. And if you choose me to be your next president, we shall walk hand in hand, heart to heart, to the dawn of the Istana, and together we can claim Singapore as the nation we love, as we share and celebrate our new beginning. You have that power to make a change. Use it and vote me to be your next president.